A rainy afternoon in a quiet hardware store. The rain drums a steady rhythm against the roof of Carter's Hardware. The kind of sleepy afternoon where time moves like thick honey. Ethan Carter, just turned 13 last month, stands frozen at the checkout counter, his damn sneakers squeaking against the linoleum. In his hands, $1.42 in crumpled bills, carefully saved from 2 summers of mowing lawns and returning soda cans to the deposit. The cashier's words still echo in the hollow space between his ribs. Sorry, kid. That display model got sold an hour ago. The oven, the one his mom Louie had point out every time they passed the appliance aisle at Sears, the one she'd sigh over while kneading dough on their wobbly kitchen table, was gone. Ethan's throat tightens. Tomorrow's her birthday, and now a shadow falls across the counter. Hey. The voice is quiet, calm. Ethan looks up into dark eyes framed by rain-damp hair. It takes his brain 3 full seconds to place a familiar face beneath the scruffy beard. Keanu Reeves. Actual Keanu Reeves is standing in a small-town hardware store, water dripping from his leather jacket onto the floor. You okay? Keanu asks, and it's not the polite brush-off adults usually give kids. He crouches slightly, bringing himself eye level with Ethan. There's no Hollywood smile, just steady attention. Ethan's words come out in a rush. It's my mom's birthday tomorrow. She really wanted this oven. I saved up, but... His voice cracks as he gestures to the empty space where the floor model had been. Keanu nods like this makes perfect sense. What's her name? Lily. Lily. Keanu repeats, testing the name. Then he does something unexpected. He glances around the store like he's solving a puzzle. Show me what she likes to bake. 20 minutes later, Ethan's holding a beautifully wrapped set of handcrafted baking tools, a rolling pin made of cherry wood, copper measuring cups, a whisk with a handle shaped like a wheat stalk. Keanu had picked each piece with surprising care, asking questions. Does she make pie crust from scratch? Has she ever tried brioche? At the register, Keanu slides $100 across the counter before Ethan can protest. Tell her it's from you, he says, handing Ethan the change. And from someone who thinks good moms deserve good tools. Then, as rain hammers the windows, near ride home, the ride that changes everything. The SUV smells like leather and faintly of motor oil. Ethan clutches a package to his chest as Keanu drives through streets shiny with rain. Tell me about her, Keanu says, and Ethan does. How Lily works double shift at the diner, but still makes his favorite cinnamon rolls on Sundays. How she hums old Motown songs when she's rolling out dough. How she hasn't bought herself anything new in years. Keanu listens in a way few adults ever do. At a red light, he pulls out his phone, taps a message, then glances at Ethan. What if... He hesitates, choosing words carefully. What if your mom could have more than just the tools? Ethan doesn't understand until they pull up to his house. A small bungalow with peeling paint, but flower boxes Lily keeps filled with marigolds. Inside, the air smells like ginger and yeast. Lily freezes when she sees Keanu standing behind Ethan, flour dusting her faded kiss-to-cook apron. Mom, Ethan blurts, this is... I know who it is, Lily whispers, wiping her hands nervously on her jeans. Keanu just smiles. Your kid, something special, Lily. Then he says 9 words that unravel their world. What would it take to open your own bakery? The impossible dream. Louie laughs, a sharp, startled sound. That's not, we can't. But Keanu's already pulling out his phone. James? Yeah, we're doing it. 3 days later, a film crew arrives. James, the director, explains it as they set up cameras. We document real people chasing dreams. Keanu thought your story. Single mom, incredible baker. This kid who saved up his lawn money was perfect. The funding covers everything. A proper storefront downtown, commercial-grade equipment. Even a small salary while Lily trains with a pastry chef Keanu knows. The town buzzes. Some neighbors bring casseroles to help. Others mutter about handouts. One afternoon, Mrs. Henderson from down the street snipes loud enough to hear. Must be nice getting famous people to pay your way. Ethan sees his mom's hand shake that night as she scrubs already clean mixing bowls. Then, like he somehow knew, Keanu shows up with 2 pizzas and a duffel bag. Mind if I crash on a couch? For 3 days, he becomes part of the household, helping Ethan with algebra, listening to Lily fret over recipes, quietly refilling their empty fridge. On the third morning, he takes Lily aside. They're scared, he says simply. Scared you'll fly higher than they ever dared to. Something in Lily's face shifts. That afternoon, she bakes Mrs. Henderson a peach pie and leaves on her porch with note. First batch from my new oven. Thank you for the motivation. Grand opening. 6 months later, Lily's Loaves has a line out the door. The documentary, The Measure of Love, premieres at a small indie film festival, then gets picked up by a streaming service. Ethan finds Keanu leaning against a bakery's brick wall during the chaos of opening day, sipping black coffee. You knew. Ethan accuses, grinning. You knew this would happen. Keanu shrugs. I knew your mom could bake. The rest. He nods toward where Lily is laughing with customers. Flower in her hair, glowing. That's all her. As dusk falls, Keanu slips away like he always does. No grand goodbye, just a squeeze of Ethan's shoulder and a folded no for Lily. Some people build bridges. Others bake bread. Both keep the world turning. That night, as Ethan helps his mom wipe down the counters, he realizes something. The oven they finally bought, the shiny new one that started it all, isn't even the best part. The best part is the way Lily smiles now, like she remembers who she is. This story lives in that magical space where kindness meets readiness, where one person's willingness to see another sparks transformation. But is it realistic? Do second acts like this happen outside the movies? Maybe not often, but when they do, when someone's talent meets someone else's willingness to lift them up, that's where miracles live. What do you think? Have you ever been someone's Keanu? Or their Lily? Drop a comment below. And if this resonated, share it with someone who needs to believe in everyday magic today. Like, share, subscribe for more stories that remind us the world is still full of good people and possible dreams.